baby loves me, yes, yes she does. All the girls out of sight, yeah. Said she loves me, yes, yes she does. Gonna show me tonight, yeah. She got the way to move me, cherry. She got the way to move me. She got the way to move me, cherry, baby. She got the way to move me. All right. Tell your mama, girl, I can't stay long. We got things we gotta catch up on. You know what I'm saying. Can't stand still while the music is playing. Alright. Ain't got no
Barry! Wake up! Come on!
What? What?
How long have you been asleep?
Probably like a couple of hours.
You've only been here a couple of hours.
I'm sorry.
Well, did you see anything?
No, it's been quiet ever since school let out.
It's great.
Chill out, alright? We can just go online and find a story for the school newspaper.
No, Barry, you know I can't allow myself to do that. We have to write a groundbreaking story or we're kicked out of the club. We only have 2 days to do this. We have to find a story tonight.
Why can't we just go interview the janitors or the lunch ladies or something?
Because that's not an interesting story. Okay, I don't care about some janitor's opinion on cleaning the boys' bathroom.
Honestly, that sounds more realistic than sitting in a parking lot all night looking for ghosts.
It might not be realistic, but if we can pull it off, it'll be the most read story in the school newspaper. Okay? And it's not like I'm making something up. There have been real reports on creepy things that have happened out here.
This is probably just some rumor that some dumb kids made up, and you're gonna sit in the parking lot waiting for something to happen. Are you really that desperate?
Yes!
Well, it's getting late. Alright, I'm hungry, and my shift's over, so I'm going home.
Fine. I shouldn't have even asked you to come. Thanks for nothing.
I'm not the one looking for some dumb ghost for a stupid story.
Whatever, just leave.
Fine, I was just about to anyways.
Well, fine!
Alright. Just call me if you get scared, okay?
Alright. Hey, I'm not trespassing. I'm part of the school newspaper. I'm writing a story on... Come on. Come on.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I saw one, though.
So what?
A ghost. I saw a ghost. It was right here next to my car, and then it disappeared.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Maybe you should come home and get some rest.
Why would I go home? The night has just started. I gotta go. I gotta write notes. I gotta get more stuff.
Uh-oh. Okay.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
hallway. She was...
What? Slow down. What, girl?
She was in the hallway. Here, I'll show you. Come on. But she was right here.
Well, she's not there now.
But I promise she was right down there.
There ain't nobody down there. You can see it for yourself. There's nobody here.
That doesn't make any sense. She was...
There's nobody here. Taylor, right?
Yeah.
Taylor, what are you doing here?
Oh,
And no, more importantly, how did you get in here?
Well, I'm part of the school newspaper, and I needed a story, and I thought it'd be cool to kind of check out the strange happenings that have been going on. And while you were walking in, I kind of caught the door behind you and snuck in.
And you came in here all by yourself?
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised you came in here alone.
And pretty desperate.
You must be.
Yeah. Well, I guess I better get going. It's getting kind of late.
Hey, Taylor, do you even know what happened here?
No.
Do you want to find out?
Yeah.
I've got some time. Come on over and have a seat. So, you've seen them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Really? Oh my gosh, I knew it wasn't crazy.
No, you're not crazy. Others have seen them too. Nobody comes out here at night anymore to clean because of them.
So, why do you cover the shift? Aren't you afraid?
They don't seem to bother me. I've seen a few things and a couple of cold spots, but they don't really seem to care whether I'm here or not.
I see.
Some other people who've worked out here before me, though, have had some issues.
What happened? Why are they here?
Well, to find out about that, I guess we've got to go back to the beginning. You know, the foundation. This place was built on the rubble of an active military base back around World War II, I think.
That doesn't sound too scary.
Probably doesn't. But the real history of this place, it's a lot darker. I think it was back around between World War I and World War II. They brought in a bunch of scientists, you know, chemists, that kind of thing. And they had a little factory set right where this school is right now. And maybe, I guess, 50 people working here. And everybody in town thought that they were developing maybe rockets or ammunition or something like that.
What were they building?
Well, to tell you that, I have to tell you about old Thompson. And he was here, oh God, I don't know how many years ago. See, he was the county sheriff in these parts. And he was out one night investigating a burglary. So he's driving down, well, the road right out there. And out of nowhere, this guy comes out covered in blood and almost jumps on top of his car. So Thompson slams on the brakes to keep from hitting the guy. He gets out, he goes around, the guy's laying there, he's dead already, and Thompson knows he didn't hit him. So he looks up, and he can see the factory, and he can see all these people in white coats, and there's people on the ground and everything. Well, he's not stupid, so he knows something bad's going on. And he smells something kind of sweetish in the air. So immediately, he runs to the phone, he calls the colonel of the military base on the phone, and he says, "You got to get up here." Well, tells him what he's seen. Colonel comes up here, and then he tells Thompson, he says, "We got this handled, we don't need you. We've got this taken care of." And, well, Thompson wasn't a fool. He goes back to town, gets the National Guard, all of his deputies, and goes back. And see, and this is how I know what happened. My daddy was a deputy for Thompson. And when he got up there, he's the one who told me. He thought about it a lot. As a matter of fact, I got a picture of him. There he is. I carry it with me all the time. So anyway, Daddy goes up there, and when he was telling me about it later, he said it was something out of a nightmare. He said those people had gone completely crazy. They had torn at each other with their teeth, with their fingernails, with anything that they could find. One guy had a piece of metal sticking out of him, and then another guy had had himself disemboweled with a protractor. It was awful. And the thing about it was, they all had to wear complete suits because that factory is making nerve gas.
Nerve gas? Here?
Yeah. One thing that they told him was, if you smell cherries, run and run fast. That's how that you knew what the nerve gas was.
That's crazy.
Well, after that, the colonel knew he couldn't handle everything. So he told Thompson, he said, get your boys up here. You guys got to help us clean this up. So Daddy went in there and he had to help clean up all the bodies, and then they burned everything. And then a couple years later, I think, there was a big fire at the base. The whole thing burned up. After that, they knocked it down to rubble and smoothed everything over. And then, I don't know, I guess a few years after that, the county bought it and built this school. Ever since then, every once in a while, things happen. That's the sweet story of this place. I'm surprised you haven't heard it before.
No, but it's one of the craziest takes I've ever heard.
Well, just so you know, they're supposed to have buried some bodies over there where the parking lot is now.
Oh, great. Well, I better get going. Thanks for the information, by the way. It really helps.
You're welcome. Hey, Taylor, you need to be careful, and you need to get on home.
I'll try. See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Are you okay?
Yes, ma'am. It's kind of cold. Can I hop in and...
Yeah, sure. Here, I'll move this.
Thank you.
There, that should help.
What is that?
Heated seats?
Is that new?
I don't think so.
We don't have that from where I come from.
So, what happened? Did your car run out of gas?
It must have. I don't really remember a whole lot, but I got a nasty bruise. Must have hit it when it stopped. But as for the rest of it, it's just kind of bits and pieces. But I mean, I'm starting to kind of remember.
It's weird. It'll be dawn here in a few hours, and I don't know, I was kind of wondering if maybe when it gets, light out, we could go grab some breakfast, I mean, only if you want to, if you're down for it.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Great. You got something in your...
Cherry, cherry pie, cherry, cherry pie. Oh, so good. Whoa, whoa, sugar, sugar plum, sugar, sugar plum, sugar, sugar plum, sweet as they come, na 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 na. Little Jack Horner sat in the corner, eating his cherry